Rhodes Amos, Magma Master from Orca Dorm, faces Abyss. Abyss have heard that for an Orca, Rhodes is surprisingly aggressive, but defeats him without any problems and takes his gold coin. Lance explains that Magia Lupus has strong members and doesn't wish to wait to be attacked. However, the school hides the locations of the dorms to encourage inter-dorm competition, so they first need to find their dorm location and then take their gold coins. Lance wonders if Mash is even listening him, since he is making cream puffs, but Mash confirms. Lemon then rushes in, stating there is a problem with Tom. She takes them to the infirmary, where Tom looks a bit drained. Tom doesn't remember what happened and explains that he woke up in the infirmary. He usually doesn't dream, but this time he dreamt that he was trapped and stuffed in some dark box. He is overall fine, but seemed like someone sucked out his magical energy, as he almost doesn't feel any energy and can't use magic at the moment. Lance sees many other students also there, and Tom explains that they too have temporarily lost their magic. Lemon gives Mash a lucky charm she made, calling it creamy, and tells Mash to always keep it with him, even when he sleeps. That evening, Mash and Lance go around school in the dark. Dot and Finn joins them, since the first wants gold coins and the second is afraid to be left alone. They see Lemon walking around too, but Lance feels something is wrong. They quickly manage to hide as Lemon turns, revealing that she is a puppet. They follow her to a dead end. Finn and Dot hear some wood cracking and get scared. Lance then uses Disclose, revealing a hidden magic door on the ground. Dot uses his magic to blow the door open, but it has no effect. Mash then takes a knight's armor and uses his sword to create a leverage, and opens the door with ease. Proceeding through the door, they reach an arena. Shun Getsuku from Lang Dorm then shows up, explaining that this is an ancient arena used for duels and that he is here at Third Fang's request to eradicate intruders like them. In order to proceed, they need to wager coins and challenge him. Dot decides to go against him, since he hates handsome guys. He asks Shun if he has a fan club and Shun confirms. Mash and the rest feel a jealous rant is coming, and true to himself, Dot starts ranting how he is living his dream and that he will kill him. Shun then uses Rose Whip and prepares to fight Dot. Meanwhile, Walbert Bygone is summoned at the Bureau of Magic. The Bureau Minister then tell him that 6 of Death Row's most notorious inmates have escaped from Hecatrice, and were assisted by Innocent Zero. Dot attacks Shun with his magic, but Shun blocks it using his Rose Whip. He knows that they defeated Silva, but states that while he is double liner, having magic capacity is worthless if you can't use it right, and that he is much stronger than Silva. Dot decides that he can't lose then and uses Explom Bomb, placing bomb marks around Shun. Dot explains that this is conditional magic and has 5 times the explosive power than usual, so he should be careful where he steps. Shun doesn't think he will fall for his traps, but Dot is 100% sure he will and laughs. Shun attacks Dot with his Rose Whip, managing to grab Dot and use his stab, creating more thorns and piercing Dot with them. Shun then prepares to fishing Dot and uses Drop, lifting and trying to slam Dot to the ground. In that moment, Dot states that he never said anything about stepping on the marks, and as the Rose Whips is above the marks, it activates and blows it up, shredding the whip and releasing Dot, who then explains that Explom Bomb is just a time bomb. Dot then activates the remaining bombs around Shun, being sure of his victory. Dot then sees that Shun had struck an attractive pose, even in his defeat. They have defeated Shun, but the group then starts sinking into the ground and ends up being split and released in different rooms. Lance faces Worth mad, who notes that he was more interested in facing Mash. Worth then introduces himself as the third Fang from Magia Lupus. Dot and Finn end up in a room with Love Cute and Milo Genius, who introduce themselves as the 5th and 4th Fangs. Seeing that they are double liners, Finn believes they are already done, but Dot tells him to not give up before he even tries. Mash falls into a room with Abyss, who introduces himself as the 2nd Fang. Abyss states that he was impressed by how Mash moved the other day, but he noticed it back then that Mash can't use magic. Mash panics, trying to say that isn't true. Abyss states that he is like him and likely he has reason to be here. But Abyss also has his own reasons, and the two prepare to fight.